Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Train. I was just working on my imitation of a barred owl. I think you'll discover that listening and learning sounds like fun.
Lessons learning, Mr. Beyond nature training better. We are learning words and birding lessons, love and wonder turning nature better when we're learning wording, birding lessons learning. Mr. Train's life lessons for better birding and beyond.
I want you to think of all the sounds we hear as nature's language. And we are going to start to learn how to speak nature's language by listening to birds. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to play 2 games together. First one is called the mnemonics game. Can you say that word? Mnemonics. A mnemonic is something you create to help yourself remember something better. When it comes to identifying nature's language, you want to come up with your own mnemonics, phrases that help you to remember what the sound sounds like. Mnemonics can be silly or wacky or goofy. In fact, the goofier the better, because if it's goofy, you'll remember it. I have some birding buddies to share with you, some mnemonics from 2 birds that we're going to learn about today. The tufted titmouse and the white-throated sparrow. First up is the tufted titmouse, one of the cutest birds there is. Titmice spend a lot of their time with chickadees. And the mnemonic that many people use to remember the tufted titmouse song is Peter, Peter, Peter. Let's listen to the song again. What comes to your mind when you hear? Let's hear from some of my birding buddies to see what mnemonics they came up with when they hear the tufted titmouse.
Oh, feeder, feeder, feeder.
Tweedle, 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 tweedle.
Texas, Texas, Texas.
Nuts, 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 nuts.
Tweedle, tweedle, tweedle.
Nut, 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 nut. Nuts, nuts, nuts.
Our next bird mnemonic is going to be for a bird called the white-throated sparrow. I always love to see this bird in Hoboken. Just look at that awesome crown. It looks like a football helmet. Now, when some people hear the white-throated sparrow, they hear, "Oh, sweet Canada, Canada, Canada." Let's hear what some of my birding buddies came up with.
Good night, everyone. Food, 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 food.
My hot dog is yummy, 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 yummy.
Time for barbecue, barbecue, barbecue.
Are you having just as much fun as I am today? Good, because our second game is going to be even wackier. Here's what we're going to do. I've asked some of my birding buddies to listen to some more of nature's language. Simply by imitating these birds, you can start to have fun and see if you can get close to the sounds that they make. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be pretty silly. Our next bird is the white-breasted nuthatch. The white-breasted nuthatch is one of my favorite birds. Nuthatches are also allies of titmice and chickadees. Look at the way this nuthatch is able to stand sideways on the pole. Nuthatches are so agile that they can even hang upside down on trees and limbs. A lot of people say that the sound that the white-breasted nuthatch makes is yank, yank. But I want to see what my birding buddies can come up with.
Kelp, kelp. Kelp, kelp, kelp.
Pretty awesome. Kudos to Rigby for giving it his best too. I think it's nice that a dog wants to try and imitate a bird too. The next bird we're going to hear from is a bird that I actually helped to rescue this summer in Hoboken, the American kestrel. What a beautiful bird. This small, colorful falcon is one of my favorites. One of the characteristics that you can use to identify a kestrel is the flicking tail. Notice how it keeps going up and down. Let's listen to the sound the kestrel makes. I haven't been able to find a mnemonic for the sound that this bird makes, but that doesn't matter. Let's see how my birding buddies can imitate its sound.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Which one was your favorite? The thing that I love about birding in nature is that the most important thing is about having fun. And so I am grateful to my birding buddies for sending me their silly imitations. Remember, when we try to imitate bird sounds, the most important thing is to have a good time. I am so grateful.
Wait a minute, Mr. Train. We can end the episode right now. We haven't done a Mr. Train's bird word yet.
We haven't? Oh no! Okay, let me see if I can figure something out.
On Seatso, we have some scrambled up letters here. Let's see if we can make a bird word with them. Oh, I know what it is. It's sonations. Sonations.
Sonations. Sonations are the non-vocal sounds that birds make. People tend to think that birds only communicate through songs and calls, but birds can also speak nature's language by using parts of their bodies like wings and beaks. For instance, have you ever heard a mourning dove fly away? The whistling sound they make, like this one, is actually a sound made by their flapping wings. Another sonation is the flapping sound that pigeons make when they suddenly fly away. One theory about this sound is that it serves as an alarm to other birds. When a bird hears this sonation, it might be a sign that there is a danger around and they need to fly away. I am so grateful for all the amazing things that we learned, and I hope you've been inspired to go outside, have fun, and keep your eyes to the skies.
Lessons learning, Mr. Beyond nature training better. We are learning words and birding lessons, love and wonder turning nature better when we're learning wording, birding lessons learning. Mr. Train's life lessons for better birding and beyond.